Sylvia, you might want to mute you might want to turn your camera off. Yeah. Okay. So this morning.
Is it me, Miss Novelet, or the other Sylvia?
No, that you, yeah. You're good. You're good. You turn it off. Great. This morning I was trying to figure out what I was going to talk about while I was out. Because I got out early this morning, guys. I went out and I did some marketing. I went door to door with, remember I mentioned the door hangers, you can put whatever in there. So I went out and did that this morning. I was telling Miss Sylvia while I was out, I noticed in these communities, and of course this has nothing to do with Atomy, but still it relates to us, that all these communities, they have all this beautiful land space, nothing growing on these properties that you can eat. When did we ever get to this place? And then I saw this gentleman out and I stopped to talk with him, and I was proud to say he's from Jamaica and he's got lots of stuff growing on his property. I loved it. Guys, we got to start growing. Miss Sylvia, he had ackee and avocado, you name it. So I'll be back in 3 weeks to get me some ackee. But guys, start growing things. If you notice where the economy is going, things are getting higher and higher. And I mean, this community, they had all the space to grow food. And the lawn is just perfectly manicured with nothing to eat. I just cannot understand that when I go out and see it, because that's not how I grew up back home. Every place had something growing on it. So I just wanted to throw that out there. Guys, start growing things. It's gonna come in handy. Anyway, yesterday I mentioned about a video on skincare products, over-the-counter products, and I found this video. So I went searching for it. I want to play it this morning because we talk about it here, but I don't think everyone's getting it, that these products are becoming worse and worse out there. What they're selling, come on, go on. These companies, they do not care what they're putting in these products anymore. It's just about the money they're making, and they're using cheap products that are banned in almost every other country, but they're allowed to be here in the US. And listen to what she's saying. Listen to the adverse reactions, what's going to happen to people's health as they use these products, or what's happening already. So let me go to share.
Recently that looked at removing certain ingredients from beauty and personal care products. So women without any history of breast cancer were asked to remove these ingredients from their products for 28 days. So that's very short, 4 weeks, right? They took cells from the breast tissue. They were all normal. They measured the amount of breast cancer gene expression. After 28 days, they took another sample. So after 28 days of removing these ingredients, they took another sample and they saw that the breast cancer gene expression dropped. And the only thing that they were asked to change about their lifestyle was to remove these ingredients from their beauty and personal care products.
And which products were they told to remove, and what ingredients were those?
It was skincare, deodorant, shampoo, things that most people are using. And the ingredients were phthalates, which can often be found in fragrance. Fragrance or parfum can contain a huge number of chemicals. It's hidden behind this umbrella term because by law in Europe and in the US, manufacturers do not have to disclose this. It is considered trade secret. And within that chemical mixture are known carcinogens, endocrine disruptors like phthalates, and the most potent allergens known to man.
So this is exactly what I've been trying to tell everybody that I talk to about this thing. Like, toxic chemicals on your body from the first place. And I think the main issue is that we don't know that it's a problem and we don't realize that it can cause.
So I won't go with her because we're learning every day on here. I have played videos like this. I've pulled up articles like this, and still I come across Atomians that still go to the store and buy these products. If it is on your website, guys, buy it from your website, because if you notice, our products do not contain those items. And then our job is to educate the people that we are sharing this website with, not just about the healthcare products, but the skincare products. This is why I push on the skincare products so much, because I also notice most members that are working the business focus on the supplement only. So many people will say, oh, I just market the supplement. But we're missing the complete 360 of what Atomy has brought to us. Everything on here is regarding your health. And we are not doing justice to our customers if we are only introducing the healthcare products to them, because they can still die from cancer. You're giving them hemoheme, and they're taking the hemoheme, and they're taking all these other wonderful products. But think about it, guys. They're showering every day. If someone showers twice a day with these toxic body wash, that's gonna kill the hemoheme that's going in, because your skin is the largest organ. It will absorb everything straight. That liver and kidneys got to process out. And guys, if we notice, liver disease is on an all-time high. Our livers are being bombarded with toxic chemical every single day. Body wash, body lotion, perfume, whatever you put on, the shampoo they're using, the hand moisturizer, the hand sanitizer, you name it. That's more than what hemoheme can handle when you're taking hemoheme and then you're doing all this other stuff. That's, look at how large your body is. That's a whole lot of, call it a sponge sucking up everything, because you're lathering your whole entire body with the body wash, then you're lathering your whole body with that body lotion, then the underarm deodorant, then the perfume you put on. Oh my gosh. We have to think about this whole spectrum of what we're doing. So that's why people go, but I'm eating right, I'm taking my supplement, and I still end up with cancer. That's what's happening. So our job is to educate our customers. When they come to you and they're sick, please don't just offer them hemoheme. Guys, I love what Miss Carol said. I've always done that, but I love the verbiage that she puts on it. Detoxify your home, which means you're getting rid of everything in your home that is adverse to your health. And whatever Atomy has, you replace it with what we have, and then you find other products, because we do not have everything. But you go on a mission to find things, and you read the ingredients. Don't just pick up a product and don't read. And if you don't know what it is, pull your phone and look it up. And if the word is too long, don't even buy it. And if the ingredients are too long, don't even buy it. And if there's no ingredients, you definitely do not want to buy it, based on what she just said. Right, Miss Carol or Maria, or anyone else here that want to chime in?
Yeah, I agree with you. This is KJ. Good morning, everyone. You're speaking. You're saying we have to face the music, everybody. At the end of the day, when we go home, when we wake up, every day when we put it on our body, we gotta face it, right? Now, as you were speaking, and as my mind was thinking, because I'm always looking for new ideas every time we have a topic of this conversation, to really like pinpoint some things that I need to clarify some things and put it on the view of people's eyes so people can really see it, right? Because I'm visual, and it makes sense when I show people the audience, when I do speak about Atomy, You know, I have to give them the right visual effects because some people don't get it. They, you know, we got a lot of people that walk like walking zombies. They don't care because it's the fact that that's their upbringing, right? Some of the things that they deal with. They say we know that America could be wasteful and not even care about the toxic things. Like some things out of the country that's been banned. And so I'm backing up with you. I definitely agree with some of the things. So I'll say this last thing. One thing that I realized that I can say, okay, United States have a lot of trash. South Korea has the plant. I mean, yeah, you see that? I'm comparing those two apples. But go ahead. Back to you, Guy.
Oh, okay. You're done? Okay, Maria, you unmuted?
Oh yeah, here to what KJ just said, and um yes, it's a shame what's going on. And even as we fight back, because we've had a grassroots or movement for natural health for at least the last 40 years, but it's been fought so hard. And a lot of the companies have been ran out of business, ran out of town on a rail. You know, people have been killed who have been trying to bring forth natural products and to promote natural products and health to the people. Um, the information that Novelette just brought us is life saving. Imagine how many lives you can save, how many women you can help to prevent them from ever coming down with breast cancer just by sharing this video. How many birth defects that you can stop, how much heart disease, how you can help people live and not die. So we have really got to be serious. I know she's going to post this in the chat, but everybody needs to, this video is just where you literally see what happens when you remove the toxic ingredients that are in these products, like the deodorant and the makeup, the skincare, all of this stuff is what's killing people. Is why we have such a high cancer rate amongst women, especially because we use these products. And if you just stopped using them, you could live. You don't have to die. This video itself is a cancer treatment. Just to let people know that you don't have to die, that there's something greater and better out there, healthier for you. So yeah, I'm in total agreement. I love this platform. This is an amazing platform. It is anointed and I believe it's appointed. And I am thankful for all of the research that goes into it. How that Novelette researches because she cares and she brings us this information. And all of the others who bring information, your suggestions to her, keep making those suggestions as to what to bring because we're all in this together. So that's it for me. Back to you guys.
Thanks. Yeah, I just posted
Yeah,
that
hi.
video as well.
Good morning, everyone.
Go ahead. Good morning, Miss Valerie. Go ahead.
Good morning, everybody. Yes, I would just like to add regarding the ingredients on not only on the products that we use, because I really started being mindful. I'm going to speak about myself and my journey in trying to keep healthy. I've always been mindful ever since I came to the US about what I ate. And I became extremely sensitive to what I'm eating in 2001 after spending 6 weeks in South Africa and eating everything and anything there, including desserts. And then I came back here, and within 2 months, I was sluggish and felt horrible. So I started researching what I was eating, and I started reading labels, and realized that there are a lot of ingredients in the so-called food that should not be there. And that's when I decided that if I cannot pronounce it, if I need a chemist or a medically trained individual to read the ingredients, then I'm not buying it. However, I did not pay attention to the products that I was using until the Indus story, which all of you guys know. And then I started going out into the products and realizing that these products are just as poisonous as the food that they're feeding us. So like you said, Novelet, I never used that phrase before, and I love it. Detox your entire home, which is Miss Carol's verbiage. I love it because it does speak volume. Detox your entire home. I started detoxing my home with Melaleuca in my 50s. I think maybe early 40s, 50s, in my 50s. So yeah, we absolutely appreciate the information that we're getting on this platform. And I can only pray and trust God that we all, before we even, go out there talking to people, that we are taking this whole thing very seriously, because it really does make a difference in one's health, including being mindful of the doctors and what these doctors are telling you. Now, again, please, let's use wisdom. I'm not here to say all doctors are bad, because they are not. Doctors were created by God. God gave them the wisdom. God gave them the talent, gifts, and abilities, because he knew as a result of sin, we will have sickness and diseases. So we are not saying all doctors are bad, but I do know how I approach my doctors. Like I said, I pray before I go and see any doctor. And if there's something not right about them, I will know it through the Holy Spirit. So we respect doctors. We thank God for doctors. But yeah, we have to use wisdom when you go to the doctors. I just came back last week, I believe, from my appointment with my doctor, who said that I have mentioned something about cholesterol 3 months ago. And I said to her, don't worry about it. I will take care of it. So what did I do? I went to work. I did what I had to do on my part as far as the cholesterol situation is concerned. I went back, I said, let's do another blood work, and then we'll see what happened to that cholesterol. And to God be the praise and the glory, because there's no trace of cholesterol. What did I do? I did ginger, all these remedies. But the main one that I've been using is garlic water, put little vinegar in there, lemon in there, drink it up. And of course, in addition to that, with the Atomy products. And I'm telling you guys, there is no trace of cholesterol in my body. It's normal. I did not take the medication that she was first trying to get me to take, which was, I can't even pronounce the name of that medication anymore. But yeah, 3 months ago, if I said, yes, doctor, give me the medication to assist me with my cholesterol, I would have now had to take that medication, and who God knows what it was going to do to me. So again, I'm 73 years old. I'm not on any medications. To God be the glory. And it is all because of doing what we need to do as far as managing what we eat, and of course, as Ms. Carol said, detoxing our bodies. That's it for me. Thank you.
Hi, excuse me.
Job,
What
great
did
job.
I have?
Go
I
ahead.
have a question. Hi, this is Dr. Chandler. What did she say she took for cholesterol? I want to write that down and take it, please.
Oh, I I usually use garlic. I boil the garlic up, and I take the garlic water, I put vinegar in. I used to use Bragg's vinegar, but apparently it's no longer the way it used to be. But I use apple cider vinegar, organic apple cider vinegar, and I put a little bit, just a tiny little bit of what is the spice called? Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. How can I forget?
Cayenne?
Cayenne pepper. Thank you. Cayenne pepper, a little bit of cayenne pepper, and I drink that every morning in my empty stomach before I take my hemohim or anything of that nature. So that's what I do as far as the cholesterol situation is concerned. And of course, you exercise.
And
Thank you very much.
did you take the omega-3 as well, Miss Valerie?
I've been taking the omega-3s.
Okay.
Omega-3, the hemoheme, and the vitamin C that I take. So I don't know where this so-called cholesterol came from, but since that I'm not a doctor, that's what they said after my blood work this year. So
I'm glad you did your own thing, because sometimes the diagnoses are not really accurate. So I'm glad you went home and did your own thing.
no, absolutely, absolutely. You know, I
That's
mean,
where wisdom comes in.
that's where wisdom comes in. And all I'm saying really is that we can always take what the doctors are saying to the bank. And
Right.
again, for me personally, it's just amazing to me. And that's
Right.
what these are the questions that I ask myself. Why am I so, why am I say to myself, so quick to believe what the doctors are saying, and I don't believe what God is saying about my health, the creator of my body. He's saying that we are healed. He's not saying we're going to be healed. We are healed. It's a done deal. So that's another thing that I do. I speak to my organs. I speak to my immune system. I tell my organs what to do. I command my organs. I talk to my heart. I mean, these are the things that I do. Sometimes when people ask me, what do you do? I'm like, I do everything. Are you actually going to do this? Because again, people just don't believe that God still heals. Listen, I put this booklet on the chat the other day. It's called God's Creative Power for Healing by the great late Charles Capps. It's an easy read. Get it? I've been reading this book since I was 40 years old. And I believe it has a lot to do with it. I really do. Because it's an easy read. You go in there and you start saying things like, I speak healing to my immune system. My immune system is growing stronger day by day. I speak life to my immune system. I forbid any confusion in my immune system in the name of Jesus. Start somewhere. Trust me, start somewhere. Speak to your body. Thank you.
I agree.
Thank you.
KJ has this. Go ahead, KJ.
Yeah, I just wanted to follow back on earlier what I had said, and I just want to be clear real quick. When I say United States, I'm referring to the stuff that they put through the machine to invent and to put it on the shelf to sell to us that has so many harmful ingredients and harmful chemicals. That's whether it's hair product, perfume, like cologne, fragrance. We're talking about when we talk about food process, some things that should be banned in the United States are not banned, but it's banned on other part of the countries. Like
Right.
high excuse me, I'm slipping on here, like high cone syrup, artificial, so forth. And then we're talking about household clean and other everyday items that we don't actually change or be mindful. So the list goes on, and what's in the United States. So when I say that not the every when I say trash, I'm referring to the stuff that purchase and buy and put it in the chemical, pronounce the names, and also not being aware or being educated, because it's not there for it to be us to be educated on, unless your mind say, hey, everybody's talking about something that it can be, hey, we got to change this. And this is what momentum is all about when we're pointing things out. Here's a fact for what would be the solution for those who are not who are new here. Here, guys, I just want to say this. The solution is that if you join the Memento or even listen more and go do your research, because we're not here to actually tell you these things that we want you to come to Atomy. It's not about that. It's what is harmful, that a lot of things that in like it may not hurt us, like medication. It's not gonna hurt us right then and there, like the soap. It may not hurt us, but the things that go to your bloodstream will along with longevity. So if you want to live healthy, or you're one of those folks say, "Hey, we're gonna die," they're gonna die anyway. Then yeah, I totally get it. With the mindset like that, yeah, you already probably sink the ship already. But for the mindset of saying we want to prevent it is to exercise it. It takes 3 months, 90 days to change your bad habits to good. And 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 we're not saying we are perfect. Okay, God ain't made us perfect. But if we start walking towards that direction, start exercising that way, we'll have a good view on top of the mountain while others are falling apart and may have not be aware of it as they grow. And, the last thing you want is dementia, all these other things that cause like um, olive, what is it? Sunflower oil, the worst thing, canal oil. That's in the same products that you purchase, like in the cereal or and uh snacks that you purchase. Yeah, some things it blow my mind. Even stuff that you go here to buy at Dollar Tree, that's not hmm, how do I say this? That's not like uh uh materialist that's not plant based, right? And so my thing is that I just want to let everyone know that how important it is to be mindful of what harmful that United States don't care that's passing through, and we're buying, we're trying, we're same things here. But Atomy, changing the idea, we're buying and trying and really see the result. So there's two. There's a bad apple and there's a good apple, right? Blue, red pill, blue pill.
Yeah,
Back to you, Miss Novelet.
thank you. As you were talking, a gentleman called me yesterday from, my marketing putting out and for sharing information. And he called in regards to his son. The son is on dialysis. So the first question I asked is, did your son has diabetes? No, this young man never had diabetes. It just happened one day. He started to feel sick, and then he called his dad. The dad said he called him one day and said, "Dad, I went to the bathroom and I'm not peeing. Nothing is coming out." And he said, "What?" And he said, "Every time I try to go, nothing is happening." This is someone that did not have diabetes or any of that. But guess what? There goes the failure. He's on dialysis now, and he's been on dialysis for about 3 years, the father said. So this is where all these things comes in. This was not someone that even knew that he had any health challenges at all. He was just going about life. And then one day, failure happened. And now he's going for dialysis every other day. Now, this young man, he's open, he's been searching, he's trying to find something to help him, but this is what we're talking about. This just came up on him. And I guarantee you it's from what he's been using. So this is why we always stress these things on here about detoxing your home. It's not just about the health supplement that you put in. You have to clean your home up. So anyway, I wanted to share that. And then someone else said something that I forgot. Oh yeah, Miss Valerie, that you're not always being diagnosed correctly. Now I just post that video that I played, and I'm gonna go back to another video. This is on mammogram, but I want you guys to understand something that was said in there. So as a people, we can understand not every diagnosis that you get from the doctor is correct. So you have to be mindful and think about things and process things for yourself before you start putting yourself on these medications. Remember, guys, years back, you used to be able to get a second opinion. Now you cannot. If you want that second opinion, you have to pay for it yourself because your health plan will not cover that second opinion. But I would stress, if someone is diagnosed and you can afford to pay for that second opinion, I would recommend. Because look at what has happened to so many people that has been diagnosed. Let me go back to that and show you guys here. And then we'll go into some products. Okay, where is it? Okay, here we go. Oh, sorry. Let me pause this.
60%
I'll
of
start it.
positive results are actually. Have you ever had a mammogram? Switzerland became the first country to ban them.
Oh, sorry. Let me turn the volume up for you guys. Let me get the volume back up.
Have you ever had a mammogram? Switzerland became the first country to ban them, and we're going to discuss why. For one, the science doesn't support the suffering. Up to 60% of positive results are actually false. So being told that you have cancer when So what's even worse than that is that radiation and trauma to sensitive breast tissue can actually stimulate tumor growth. Bro, if a man applied the same amount of pressure to your breast as the machine does, he'd be in jail for assault. But medicine calls it prevention. We need to start questioning everything. Not every screening is safe, and not every prevention is actually preventing anything, but actually promoting disease. Do not even get me started on colonoscopy.
So I just want us to understand where we are medically. I know they removed critical thinking out of the school system a long time ago, but we have to start thinking for ourselves. As Miss Valerie said, he told her that she's got cholesterol. Listen, they're starting people off on high blood pressure medication and cholesterol. Some individuals do not even have high blood pressure. I've met people that said the doctor just told them to take it as a prevention. They do not have it, but you start on one medication and 5-10 years later, they're going to have you on 3, 4, 5, 6. We have to be mindful and we have to be vigilant when it comes to our health. Think about all those ladies that were diagnosed with breast cancer, 60%. How many of those women died? So over here, we don't just talk about the products only. We're talking about everything so people can be aware. So when you go out and you speak to your customers that you're sharing these products with, it's about educating them, for them to open their eyes and think, and not just be like a lamb to the slaughter and do it because you were told to do it.
And there's a study that shows that people that who get on cholesterol medication tend to come down with type 2 diabetes.
Mm-hmm. Yes, they do.
So yeah, that's happening out there. So understand that when they try to put you on a statin, I would never take statin drugs. No one in my family, they already know we don't do statin drugs. You know, and I was talking to one of my daughter's friends. She never cooks. She doesn't cook. She asked me if I would cook her and her daughter, you know, but she should cook because like her daughter, she came down with type 1 diabetes. But I've spent a lot of time with them and I noticed how they eat. You know, it's a lot of just wrong eating, but it's really up to parents to safeguard the health of their children. And you got to take time to make sure they eat healthy foods.
Mm-hmm.
As healthy as you can get it, as healthy as the food is out here. We know a lot has been genetically modified, and you know, but if you can grow your own garden, like Novelette was saying earlier, how the gentleman in the neighborhood, you know, had all these different plants and trees growing, you know, fruit bearing, nut bearing trees. So we really have to get back to nature. We can't be lazy when it comes. We can't just give our children anything like the gentleman whose son just all of a sudden couldn't urinate. Well, that's wow. Where did he get this kidney failure from?
Yeah.
Where'd that come from?
That's
You know,
it.
so, but we really have to be mindful. It's really kind of scary if you think about it, because a lot of people are not really paying attention to what they're feeding their children. They say, oh, I'm too busy, I don't have time. But, you know, I was thinking about it this morning, and I remember that women used to, well, a lot of women did work, but they always prepared food. I remember when my kids were being raised, I was working, my husband was working, but the kids had meals. They had lunch at school, but they had breakfast in the morning. And before I left home, and ladies, you all know you did the same thing. You made sure you prepped your food. Anything was frozen, you took it out so it could thaw. So that when you came home, or you put it in the crock pot, you did something to make sure they had a good home cooked meal rather than fast food. And so we really have to get back to that. And I'm wondering about the young ladies of today. Why can't you do what your mothers and your grandmothers and your great grandmothers did? I know it's a different economy, it's a different time, but you have to prioritize, figure it out, and give these kids real food. Don't be lazy. Stop buying these box foods and going to McDonald's and Church's Chicken and Wendy's and all these different places, Burger King, all of that toxic poison. And, it's like people don't realize you're building the child's immune system, and what you feed them is going to determine what kind of constitution they have, and if they are going to be able to withstand whatever germs or disease or pandemic that comes along in the future.
Yeah.
Or if they're
Maria, we lost you there. Maria?
I just want to add one last thing. I just want to add one last thing. Guys, I asked ChatGPT this question. All right. You're on the topic. This last part. Even clothes is contained with toxic chemical, especially fast fashion or wrinkle free, water resistant dye, flame resistant. Chemical can cause skin well, it's morning for me. I'm having a hard time pronouncing my words here. I'm still half sleepy, I guess. Irritation, even long-term health problem. So
Yeah.
it can cause a lot of stuff on your clothes. I think clothes would die with all the I think that's why when Yami wear white clothes all the time. That's probably why. You probably understand that all the different colors have dye in it, and that's why when we wear it, or even when you wash it, you see the color change. So let's say a red shirt, you see red dye color. Yeah, man, that's some serious stuff. I got some heavy metals inside of the clothes and a whole lot of stuff.
Right. We shouldn't
Yeah.
or any of that stuff. We should, the Bible said, don't wear two different type of material together. Cotton, linen, and things like that, wool, but all these polyester and all of that, it's suffocating our bodies. Anyway, I want to touch on noni here because we talk about heme all the time. So these are all the benefits, well, some of the benefits, not all, of noni. So we can also incorporate noni when we share products. It's going to help. There was, I don't know, who was it that shared, was it last week or the week before, in regards to their son and the pain he was having? I believe it was in his knee, and using this product, and the pain was gone. Well, we've had a few testimonials on noni. So guys, this is a very, very good product to add to your wellness plan as well. If it fits in your budget, we have Hemoheme, we have noni. They work well together. And I want to go back to, did we have any questions or any comments in regards to what let's see here. Let's see what's in the chat. Oh yeah. Oh, KJ. KJ typed in the chat. You guys can read it. Good information, KJ.
Thank you.
Yeah, we have to pay attention to everything. So on the website now, let's go back to the Atomy website. if you guys are not familiar, for those who might be new, since we talked about the skincare, we have the solution. We already know we have the healthcare. I'm not going to touch on that, but over in personal and beauty, we have all the wonderful skincare. Then we have, if you're not familiar with the website, we have the toothpaste. And this toothpaste is amazing. It's going to help with plaque. It prevents and keep tartar from attaching to your teeth. It also plaque prevention. So these are, I had a gentleman with gum disease. It was, for him, it was gone in no time. The odor was gone. And guess why? It's because of the antibacterial properties of it. It's going to keep away that odor. So it's going to kill the bacteria in your mouth. So he buys, it's been about 4 years now. He religiously buys his toothpaste because it has helped him with that. Also with your gum, those who have receding gum, I've had many testimonies on that. As they go in and do the dentist is doing those gum measurements, they're seeing that the receding is going away. So this toothpaste does so much. And just the fact that you wake up with no morning breath is just truly unbelievable. And then, of course, the toothbrush, I give toothpaste and toothbrush always. I never just give one. We know the toothbrush has gold dust on it. Let's open it up.
I know that you're breaking up really bad.
It keeps the bacteria away, basically. That's what it does. Well, my internet is out. We got zapped. Is it really, really bad?
Okay, now you sound better. Before you were.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm actually using my data from my phone because there's no internet here.
Oh, okay.
Spectrum is here working on it. Yeah, we had a challenge last night with the weather. We heard this loud boom and the alarm went off for 45 minutes. They couldn't turn it off. And I guess the internet box got hit as well. Yeah. So it says it's slim here, contain 99% pure gold powder. And that's to keep it hyperallergenic. So you don't have to worry about bacteria building up. That's typically why you have to replace your toothbrush so frequently, is because of that bacteria buildup. Well, that's not happening with this toothbrush here. And the bristles are a lot smaller, so it goes in between your teeth. You will fall in love. And then we have the shampoo, the conditioner. If you guys have not tried this body lotion, it does wonders for the skin. Now, the consistency is a little watery. When I got it the first time, I said, oh, I won't be buying this again. It's just too watered down. But once I put that on and it absorbed instantly into my skin, and I saw the difference over the time of using that first bottle, I'm hooked. I've been using it for years now.
Yeah. Hey, now let's go ahead and wrap up.
Customers using it, and they absolutely love it.
Yeah. Hey, Novelet, let's go ahead and wrap up for today because you keep going in and out.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm breaking up bad.
Yeah, you're breaking up bad. Yeah, you keep going in and then you break up real bad and then you come back. And yeah, so let's just go ahead and wrap up for today. Hopefully your internet is being restored by tomorrow so you can. All right.
Well, yeah, Spectrum is here, so it'll be fixed at some point. Okay, guys.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was breaking up because no one did anything before.
Yeah. You keep going in and out.
Well, it just really started breaking up. It hasn't been breaking up that long.
Yeah.
Just maybe 3 minutes ago.
Yeah, about 3 minutes ago. Yeah.
Okay,
Mhm.
no problem.
So
So, yeah. So guys, thank you for being here. And see you all tomorrow. Maria will be presenting. Come ready, guys, because she's going to share all about the skincare. So those who want to learn and how to do parties, come prepared. Okay, bye.
all right, guys.
All right, invite everybody for tomorrow.
Yeah.
Invite all the guys.
Men.
Miss Novelet, please give me a call after.
Okay.
Blessings,
Thank you.
everybody.